Taoiseach, you have hurt many thousands of rural publicans and rural customers and people. Taoiseach, what you have done, no other Fianna Fáil leader or Taoiseach in the past would have done to rural Ireland. What you've done is anti-village, anti-rural, publican and customers will have no Christmas. They are saying that you don't care, Taoiseach, that you have a job for another year or so, and you're happy with that. You have belittled rural publicans and rural people. You don't trust them. But there certainly will be plenty unregulated drinking, as you know and I know, and he will need good, strong jeeps and vehicles to find them. Talking about Roald Dahl and Mr. Fox and that kind of nonsense on the radio or in the television is no compensation to the people of rural Ireland. I'm asking you, Taoiseach, where is your evidence, where is your scientific proof that pubs in rural Ireland were the cause or would be the cause of transmitting the virus? Where is that evidence, Taoiseach? And if you have it, bring it forward, because you haven't put it out there yet.
Again, I have to say that I'm not anti-rural, I'm not anti-village, I'm not anti-pub. There's nothing I would like better right now than a pint in some rural pub in an idyllic village in the west of Ireland. I can assure the deputies of that. But that is not something I will be able to participate in for quite some time yet. That's not the fault of government. It's not the fault of anybody. It's the fault of a virus, a global pandemic. The ultimate objective of government is to protect human lives and to protect those most vulnerable in our society. We have to make judgment calls. We have to make calls based on evidence. We've published the evidence. And the evidence is there, if you look at it, from August into September and right into October, in terms of from the time, unfortunately, when pubs are open. And it's no fault on the publicans, I've said repeatedly that I accept their goodwill in terms of their efforts to implement the guidelines. But the reality is, with what happened in many locations, and one only has to look at the index going up in terms of the number of cases in certain areas after events combined with the opening of the wet pubs in my own city. This is not just in rural Ireland, it's also in cities, where in Galway and Cork, for example, there was a very significant increase at a given period, as well as in rural areas as well. And the evidence, unfortunately, is there for that. Now, the bottom line is we could have taken a decision to open the pubs, but we would have done it clearly in the knowledge that we would have been contributing to an exponential rise in numbers fairly quickly. That is the issue, basically.
Thank you, Taoiseach.
That is, unfortunately, the issue. It's a genuine desire to try and save lives. And I think people shouldn't be trying to play politics to the degree that people are playing politics with it.
Thank you. I'm going to move